On December 1st, 1977, I started practicing law. Ever since then, I have given back to the community by serving those in need of redress from wrongdoers and by being a voice for the voiceless. Throughout my career, I presided over 20 death penalty cases and sentenced a total of 8 people to death. On April 16, 1992, I sentenced a pedophile, Elmer Leon Carroll, to death after he raped, strangled, and murdered a 10-year-old girl in her bedroom while her stepfather slept in their home and her mother was at work. Elmer lived in a halfway house located near the victim's home. Prior to the murder, he remarked to people about the cute girl next door. On December 21st, 1992, I sentenced Dusty Ray Spencer to death for stabbing, raping, and murdering his wife without any mercy in a very savage way. Dusty used his estranged wife's house as one of the murder weapons. He bashed her head on the concrete wall outside of her house and beat her with a brick while his teenage stepson witnessed helplessly, unable to stop the attack. On June 16, 1995, I sentenced Thomas Gudinas to death for beating a woman to death. Her body was found in a dark, trash-strewn alley. The victim was nude, her legs were spread, and sticks were inserted into her body. When the jury found him guilty for first-degree murder, tears streamed down Thomas's pale, unshaven face as he stood in shackles, closely guarded by 2 bailiffs. He was the only defendant who ever showed fear at a sentencing hearing, but he did not flinch when the bloody and gory images of the woman he brutally murdered appeared in court during his trial. On January 30th, 1998, I sentenced Scott Mansfield to death after he butchered a young mother of 6 with a knife and strangled her to death. Scott was the most gruesome murderer of all the people I sentenced to death. He mutilated his victim's breasts and genitalia while she was still alive and left her dead body posed outside a Winn-Dixie grocery store. On September 19, 2002, I sentenced John Huggins to death for killing the mother of a 1-year-old baby girl.